All right, so we're back. In today's video, it's gonna be a little different than usual. Usually I got somebody filming for me or with me, but in today's video, I'm gonna be attempting to paint the plastics on the back bumper right here, as I can show you all in a minute. But this video is gonna come out after my mirrors and my front plastics are done, because they're at paint right now. That's videos, by the time this video's out, that video is already gonna be dropped. So I'll link it in the description of that, but basically, we're going to be taking this back bumper off and trying to paint the black plastics to match them with my silver. So yeah, I'll show y'all what we got to do. So basically, as y'all can see, we got to take this back bumper off and get it painted, sanded down and painted. So I'm going to try to take it off here and show y'all what it looks like. I might honestly just buy a new bumper because somebody did hit me there and I never got it fixed. So yeah. All right, so I got the license plate off. Took all the backup sensors out, have all of them out, have all the bolts out. I just gotta get under there and pry the plastics off. So that's gonna be a minute, but yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all once I get this thing off, hopefully. All right, so a little update for y'all. Got everything out, all the bolts. Everything's out pretty much. Now, all I gotta do is disconnect the wiring. Already got some of the wiring out, but disconnect the rest of the wiring and then wall off to wash it and then sand it. All right, so now bumper's off, all the wiring and stuff. It's right there. Got the bumper right here. It's a pain to get off, but I'm gonna tape up all this wiring and move on to sanding the bumper over here. I'm gonna run tomorrow, get the paint for the bumper. But other than that, hasn't been too bad to get out, but it's definitely not fun. Y'all, this is the current situation. I mean, we making it work though, but we got all the sandpaper. Gonna start sanding this down, getting it ready. So yeah, I'm gonna pick y'all up. Don't have all the supplies I need, acetone, and I need some other stuff. But yeah, I still gotta get the paint tomorrow. Hopefully they have it, but yeah. About halfway sanded, got this side pretty much sanded. A little bit of this side sanded, and we gotta move on that way. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good. It's gonna need a lot more sanding, but yeah, I'll pick y'all up here in a little bit. All right, my phone's about to die, but we did get it all sanded down. It's time to wipe it down with acetone and then spray the first coat of primer on it for it to start sticking. And then I'll pick y'all up after we put acetone on it and we're about to spray primer. But then after that, I'm going to have to run to AutoZone tomorrow to get the paint that I need to finish this project. All right, so now, as y'all can see, acetone is all wiped down on it. Got all the residue off. So if y'all can see, now got to find the primer, and spray the first coat of primer on there. All right, it's the next day. I didn't record anything last night, but we're here today, and we're on the way to AutoZone currently to pick up the primer, the paint, glue, everything that we need, the rest of the sandpaper, 600 grit, 2000 grit, to finish the bumper paint match. So I'm gonna pick y'all up here when we get to AutoZone. But yeah, I just got off the phone with Discount Tire in Birmingham, and they say that they might have my new tires in by the end of the month, by the end of February. I don't know when this video is gonna come out, but hopefully I'll have my new tires by then. Not too sure yet. And I'm not gonna tell y'all what tires I'm getting because I want that to be in a separate video. But yeah, I'm gonna pick y'all up when we get to AutoZone. So we found all the things we need here at AutoZone. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all after I buy all this stuff real quick. $84. Hope this is worth it. But yeah, damn. On the way back to the crib now. Pick y'all up when we get there, I guess. Or if anything else happens, but probably when we get there. So we done got it all sanded down. As you can see right there, looking good. Got it down to base layer. Got to put some acetone on it to strip all the rest of the plastics and little fibers on there. And then we're gonna go in with the first layer of primer on it. This is still the current state of how the truck bumper's looking. My dumb ass forgot to buy primer, so we're gonna try to use some white paint and just see how it turns out. But if this goes bad, we're just gonna order some new plastics for it, but it should be fine as long as this will stick on. The circumstances that I'm doing this on are not that great, considering I don't have an indoor space and we are outside, but it is covered, so that's a plus. So hopefully nothing falls on it. I'm trying to keep it as isolated as possible, but we did get the first coat of primer on it and it's all sanded down. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like in a second before we move on to the second coat of primer and then the third, and then we'll start spraying our color coat on it. As of right now, this is what it's looking like with one coat of primer on it. It's looking pretty good. Just some slight coverage all throughout. Nothing crazy though. We'll get that deep white shine here in a second. Now we put the second coat primer on. So you can see, it's looking really good. Looking real glossy. While we have a second, if you follow me on social, you have seen that I just released my next show, which is June 20th. It's in Ralph, Alabama, right outside of Tuscaloosa. It's called the Tuscaloosa Throwdown, fully indoor VIP. We're hoping to get 100 trucks indoors. We got 5 vendors so far, a detailer, 2 food trucks. It's posted on my Instagram and my TikTok, on my Snapchat. It's posted all over that. So if y'all want the show flyer, I'm going to try to pop it up here in a minute. But if y'all want it, just let me know, and I can get y'all's VIP taken care of. All right, last layer of primer is on it. We're going to let this dry for about an hour, and then we're going to move on to the color coding. It's looking good. While I wait for the paint to dry, I'm going to clean the truck. I'm going to try to hit y'all with a little time-lapse edit of me cleaning the truck. If I could find my tripod. I don't know if I can find my tripod. It's somewhere in here, but I'm going to try to find it. If you give me a minute. All right, so we just got the truck all cleaned up. Come over here. Looking all shiny up under there too. Looks nice and good. So we're gonna go and we're gonna put the first layer of the color coat on the bumper, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all when we get there. First can of color coat on there, and it's looking really good. So you can see, you can still see the white, but you can definitely see the color that's going to be metallic silver. So yeah, I need to do a few more coats of this, then we're going to move on to clear. So I'm about to start putting this duplicate color clear coat on the paint. So you can see, there's the paint right there. Still drying, that's why it looks like a little discolored, but it's looking good. So I'm going to put a few coats of this on there, pick y'all up. So the paint is all on there, all the clear cuts on there. Everything just needs to dry for a few hours, and then I'm going to put it on probably tonight, because I do have to glue some of the parts to the actual chrome bumper, and then wire everything together, put the license plate on, all that stuff. So I'm gonna let this probably dry for 6 to 8 hours, somewhere in there, and then I'm gonna put it on my truck, and then I'll catch up with y'all once we get all this fixed. All right, so we do have the bumper on here. As you can see, I might wax it, but it looks pretty close to the factory color. It's almost dead spot on. It's gonna look good. I just gotta wire everything up and then put it all together, glue it down, screw it down. Might do a little time lapse of me putting it on for y'all, but catch y'all a little bit here. putting it all on. Here's how it's looking. Still got to dry, as you can see there's some marks, but got everything. It's looking good. Pretty much exact match. I gotta add my license plate. I'm gonna do it tomorrow when it finishes drying. But if you see down here, somebody did hit me a while back, and I had to make it work down there with a little bolt and a zip tie, just until I eventually get a new bumper after somebody hit me. I just never got around to it. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comments. Does that look good? Appreciate y'all for watching. If you like, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tune into my social medias. I'll throw them up on the screen. I'll catch you on the next one.